live. I consider it an honor to be able to come on the behalf of the most precious one, most valuable one, the one that many call Father. I call him the I am that I am. From Exodus 3:14, the name he gave Moses, and in the Hebrew that's Ahaya Ashir Ahaya, and it means I am that I am. What an honor it is to come today and address my brothers and sisters. If there's someone who's watching who's not a part of the family of the one we know as Jesus Christ, in the Hebrew, Yeshua HaMashiach, I want you to know you're welcome as well. And just to let you know that this family is the greatest family that the earth has ever seen or known. And it's only because of Christ and what he did over 2,000 years ago that we are privileged to be a part of this family. It's greater than a denomination, a name of an association, or gathering together in just some wooden or brick structure. It's more than being given a name by men for as a local assembly. We are part of the ecclesia, the true church. And it is to be distinguished from the man-made church system. There's a cap on the man-made church system, but there is no cap on the ecclesia. And she's spread throughout the entire earth. We have brothers and sisters in countries like China, Nigeria, Pakistan, the Middle East, Africa, South America. We are a very huge family. And while I'm teaching this, I'm sitting in my home as a free citizen of my nation, where I could declare here on social media the truth of the Most High openly. But I'm keenly aware that I have fellow brothers and sisters who are loved by Ahaya just as much as he loves me, and my other fellow worshipers of the I am that gather in this nation. We have brothers and sisters who we are related to spiritually, DNA. We're from the same root, the I am that I am, who cannot do what I'm doing. And so I want to ask the Most High to bless them and give them strength to stand under opposition and resistance. They are having their faith proven. Some of them being put in jail, some being abused, some raped. Some, their families have disowned them because they left their family's religion to go and be a part of the ecclesia. In America, we can become spoiled because we grow up just understanding, hey, put on a suit, put on a nice dress, and let's go to church. And we have this freedom. But there are other children of the Most High who are free in their spirits, but they're not free in their bodies. They're restricted. And I want to acknowledge them. I didn't plan to do this. This is what's so interesting. Every time I go live, it's like the Most High is waiting on me just to, sit down and open my mouth, and then he'll start to give me thoughts. And my mind now goes to my fellow brothers and sisters, our fellow brothers and sisters, who, like in Nigeria, being abused, having limbs removed. China. I ran across a video the other day. I think it was on TikTok. And it's a very short video, but so impactful to me. And it was a video basically of someone delivering like a suitcase full of Bibles. They looked like they were brand new Bibles. And in the room were some Oriental brothers and sisters. And I call them this because of their response to these Bibles. And as they unzipped their suitcase or whatnot, and they where it was stored, and they began to go in and pick the Bible up, men and women, and you watch them bring the Bible to their noses, and they smell the Bible, and they grasp it like food being given to someone who hasn't eaten in 3 or 4 days. And you could hear in their voice, like some of them were like weeping, like we have the complete Bible. And I'm assuming these Bibles went from Genesis to Revelation. But they grabbed it with such passion. This moved Shepp. It moved me greatly. I reposted the video. So for those of you who follow me on TikTok, you could go there and see that video that I'm talking about. It's reposted. I reposted it on my channel. And it pretty much brought me to tears. I mean, tears welling up in my eyes, because this is what I've been called to do. I've been called to deliver spiritual truth. Valuable. What can be more valuable than a word spoken by the Most High? And though the words weren't spoken that they were holding in their hand, they had the word which was spoken at one time, Rhema. But then someone wrote it down like Paul or Moses, and they recorded it, and they had the logos, Logos, Greek word for the word contained, the word stored. But I know as they would get that Bible and then take it into the presence of the Holy Spirit and study it, then what was stored will begin to be poured. The Holy Spirit will release, uncap the stored word, and begin to pour forth. What do you mean pour forth? Issue it. It's like tea stored in a container, but then the waiter comes along at the restaurant and said, would you like another glass? That which is stored is not affecting anybody. It's not quenching their thirst. They can see it, but it's doing nothing for them. But once the waiter takes and pour it, that which is stored is now pouring. That's the Rhema word. And then the person picks up their glass of what's been poured and now pour it into their throat. That goes down their throat, into their belly. Whenever the word is flowing, current, that is not just the word. That's the word plus spirit. Man should not live by bread alone, meaning with natural life, bread alone gives us substance. It gives us nutrients. But man shall live, thrive, grow, develop by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. The written word becoming the living word is when your relationship with him takes on a whole new dimension. And this is why I said that the man-made church system and institutions, I'm seminary trained, graduated from seminary. I learned some things in it, but nothing compared to what I've gotten by ascending the stairwell, if you will, from the low level, carnality, and by faith ascending the stairwell and entering into what I call the upper room. How do I get there?